Hey everyone, I hope we're all doing really well. I missed you guys so much. I'm really excited for today's video because I'm starting a brand new series called Baddie Revelations, where I tell you how to be a baddie, some baddie tips that I have acquired over the years. And today's video is going to be taking that man off the pedestal. You gotta take that man off the pedestal, sis. So let's get into it. I've got my bad bitch juice with coconut creamer, and grab your bad bitch juice as well, and let's get into it. You're welcome to subscribe anytime, and if you do decide to subscribe, you'll be getting regular bad bitch videos and videos about self-development. So if that sounds good to you, I'd love to have you here. So this could literally relate to anyone, whether you have a small crush on someone or if you're in a 10-year marriage. All it matters is for you to take men off the pedestal, and that is going to make you the bad bitch that you are. It's going to massively change your life for the better, whether you notice it or not. If you're, chasing someone, if you want someone in your life, or you're literally happily married and you're literally so happy, and your husband is doing everything right. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna talk about getting that man off the pedestal, making him less special than he is in your mind, because once you do that, you are literally going to thank me, because it's going to be completely revolutionary for your life, and you're not even noticing how much of a crazy change you're going to have once you apply these tactics. So it's really natural to start having feelings for someone and, making them look and feel and just sound so incredible, which of course, if you have a crush on them, they are to you, right? But you always have to ground yourself and remember to take that man off the pedestal. This happens if you are, chasing after a friendship, or you're chasing after, you have a literal celebrity crush, or again, you're in a relationship and everything is going well. It literally does not matter. This does not matter at all. Once you realize and decide that this person is equal to me, not only are they equal to me, every single person on this planet is equal, you're going to literally stop putting that man in a specific box, and you're just going to be living life, and you're going to be attracting the opportunities and the experiences with that specific person so much better, quicker, and in an easily flowing way, because that's what we're all about, right? We want to live an easy and happy life. We don't want to be stressing and thinking about a person. Did they do this right? They have to respect me in this certain way. They have to do this, they have to do that. Yes, you have to have standards, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you have to literally know that that person is the same as you. I have no expectations of him. I have my standards. I know how I'm going to be treated, period. But I'm also going to detach expectations of someone, because they're literally just humans. If you have this amazing, expectation, this amazing, incredible image of this person in your head, oh my God, he treats me like a queen, he earns 8 figures, he does all of this. You are raising him more and more up on a pedestal without even realizing it. And the same goes for if you're expecting things of him and you're saying this person isn't shit, blah. If you're lowering someone or if you're putting them up on a pedestal, it's all the same thing. We literally release resistance, and we release this stress and this thought of this person has to do this, or oh my God, this person is amazing, he could never be with me. We're literally releasing all of that, and we're bringing that energy back into ourselves. And that makes you a bad bitch, because when you start focusing on yourself, and this is going to be another video which I'm super excited about, when you bring all of that energy of putting someone on a pedestal or chasing someone, and you put it on yourself, and you're not focusing on that person's incredible qualities, but you're thinking, how can I have these incredible qualities if I don't have them in yourself? So every single person is a reflection of you. If you are chasing after that celebrity, think of why you're chasing after that celebrity. What is it and this should be fun for you to do. Like, just think really quickly, what is the thing that is amazing about this person? What makes them so like that I want to put them up on a pedestal? For example, let's just say Jack Harlow, because Jack Harlow is popping right now and everyone is going insane over Jack Harlow. So let's use Jack Harlow as an example. So, okay, cool. Yes, he's so charismatic. He's confident. He knows how to flirt. He knows how to respect women, and conversation with him just flow. Like, you can just see, if you were in a position of talking to Jack Harlow, you'd know that you'd have fun, like you'd be free flowing, and he's just like a down-to-earth guy, but also he's like really smooth, and it just feels like he understands women. Now bring that back to yourself. What is it in him that you love? For example, the things that I just mentioned. How can you bring that into yourself and make yourself into that thing? Therefore, making you a bad bitch. It's literally all about making yourself better, right? And that's what a part of life is about. We're always constantly developing. But when you take that guy off the pedestal, and again, every single person is a reflection of you. So literally this world is always just showing us something for us. So and this is going to come in handy for you to get the man that you desire, right? I'll tell you about that in a second. But you get my drift. So, okay, how can I be charismatic with men? How can I be this way but flip it and turn it into, how can I be like this with men? How can I take what Jack Harlow is doing with women, and how can I flip that and turn that into, you know, my qualities? And obviously not copying Jack Harlow or whoever it is that you're like putting up on a pedestal, but recognizing that that person has those qualities and you have those qualities within you, but you need to turn them into you, right? Like, what is easy for you, what's natural for you. So if the thing that you love about Jack Harlow is that he's charismatic, turn that into yourself. I'm not saying walk around and give people those Jack Harlow looks, because that's what Jack Harlow does to be charismatic. But what can we do? What makes you comfortable in doing that is charismatic? And it could be as simple as just smiling at people and being like super flowy and friendly with everyone. And you could try this out. Or literally just say, I'm not. So this is what helps me. So every single video that I watch, they're like, try to do this, fake it till you make it. No. Number one, I am whatever it is that I say that I am. Number two, I love myself enough to not pressure myself. So if it makes me uncomfortable right now in this moment of my journey to not make eye contact and not smile at people, I'm not going to make eye contact and smile at people. Do what makes you comfortable, but just keep in mind, okay, I want to portray that charisma onto other people. When you literally bring that energy back to you, that attracts the person back. If you're talking to a man, if you are, you know, on a daily basis, if you're texting, even if he's just bypassing in your life and you have a little bit of a crush on him, people are not stupid. People act like they can't notice things or they don't notice things, but even if it's on a subconscious level, people know and they feel energy. And I am 100% a believer in energy, but even if you're not, people understand social cues, hidden tiny social cues that you can't see just like on the outside, but you can feel it, or even, yeah, you can see it in some cases. So men know when you take that energy back onto yourself, and that makes them attracted back to you. If you're the chaser, they're going to be the runner. And like, you've heard this, everyone knows about this, and I truly do believe it. And not even that, it's the same thing of like, if you're constantly like, say for example you want to be Instagram famous and you're posting every single day, and then you're like checking your notifications and your likes, and you're like, when is this gonna happen, when is this gonna happen? You are the chaser, meaning everything is going to run away from you. When you pull all of that energy back into yourself, and not only that, but taking that man off the pedestal, taking that goal off the pedestal, and thinking, what is it in this thing that I like that I can turn into me so I can be better? And it's a win-win, because you're not chasing and you're also making yourself better in the process. So that person will see two things happen. Or even if you're like a pro at this and you can literally see this quickly, and you're like, oh my god, so I like how fast he talks, I like how charismatic he is, and you adapt that into yourself, it's a win-win, because it's like, not only do they feel that energy is off them, but also they can see that you're becoming better in the way that you are, right? In the way that you want to be, in your own special way. And that's going to attract them even more to you. But literally no one says this, is you can't like keep checking back to see if that person is going to be looking at you. You have to literally eliminate him from the pedestal. Get a freaking sledgehammer and freaking chop that pedestal off. The pedestal literally does not exist. It is not a thing in your world anymore. So he can't even be in your realm of like, you're waiting for him. I mean, it depends on certain circumstances. Obviously, like if you're married to the man, whatever, it's different. But still, you're focusing on yourself, and he's your equal, and you're not just expecting things from him, right? He's just a human being, and whatever you're expecting of him, like, you're going to work on that for yourself. And also that leads by example too. Once you're doing it, they kind of see like, hey, like maybe I should be a good husband, and whatever the case may be. But we're just talking about like celebrity Jack Harlow or whatever. There is no freaking pedestal. He's not up there. He is a human. He's a celebrity, whatever, but he's still a freaking human. Like, he's on the same level playing field as you, and you have your own qualities, and also you're adapting the qualities that you want, that you desire, that you're attracted to yourself. And that's going to be attracting things for you, and you're not going to feel as intimidated. You're literally going to be like, hey, Jack Harlow, okay, maybe I'm going to slide into his DMs, or I'm going to tweet at him. And literally celebrities are just humans. They're not out of reach. So when you think of it like that, you're going to be more free-flowing, and you're going to be taking inspired action towards, if you're serious about this, like, I'm going to get Jack Harlow, like, girl, do it. Like, what? Why not? If you want Jack Harlow, girl, like, I'm gonna be a bad bitch, and also I'm going to go after whatever. But this is like manifestation as well. Like, you can bump into people so easily once you're like attracting things to you, and that's a whole other video. I mix like LOA, like law of attraction, and law of assumption. I'm like, I love both, but that ain't the point of the video. What I'm saying is, as soon as you take that man's off the pedestal, as soon as you take that crush off the pedestal, and you're focusing, you have your attention on you, you're a bad bitch. You're a baddie. You don't have to run to him, because you know your worth. And not only that, you're like, okay, he's literally just a human. Like, whatever I like in him, I'm just going to give it to myself. And yeah, I want that man. Like, obviously we want partnerships, and that's totally fine, but you can have a partnership and be in a partnership with your equal, and not someone that's, you know, high up there, because no one is higher than you are. No one, period. And that is the baddie mentality. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a good day. I am so excited for this playlist, this series, and yeah, I'm excited. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.